Stadium 2 is a game tons of people remember, especially when it comes to the trainers' teams. Well, this video ain't really about that game. I haven't even played it yet, so... But instead, it's all about Brock, specifically Stadium 2's Brock, because today I'm gonna see if his team can beat Pokemon Ruby. Of course, I have some rules on the board here to make this run a lot more challenging. I don't want to be spamming heals if it ain't even a Nuzlocke. That's a lot of money I could be spending on the Switch too. You could also subscribe to help me out a bit. Only 9% that watch are. I would like a couple more, you know, like 5, 10 people. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. So, Brock's team on the start is cool and weird at the same time when it comes to Pokemon Ruby. Unfortunately, 4 out of 6 of his mons are not available in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire unless you trade them. So, we are already starting with an Onix, Slowpoke, Teddiursa, and a Shuckle. Yeah, I'm not really excited about him in this. He doesn't do anything in this, game. No matter though, cause our first gym leader is our specialty. Roxanne being Rock gives such a quick sweep for Slowpoke since she gets Water Gun right at the gym level cap. So first gym, obviously done. Brock didn't get her numbers, so who truly was the loser here? The next gym is a problem though, cause it's Brawly, and I'm about to get my head smashed into a wall cause Brock doesn't have anything to fight this dude with. No confusion from Slowpoke yet, 2 rock types just waiting to die, and a teddy bear. Yep, but I'm good because I'ma just lead with Slowpoke, put that Machop to sleep non-stop with my content, and finish it off with some fairy swipes from my bear. Brawly's last mon is a Makuhita, which is super ugly because this man starts spamming bulk up, meaning my team is dead once he decides to stop trolling me. What I didn't know is Onix actually has a use here because that dude got Screech and outspeeds it. And just because I get to land 2 of those before he gets knocked out, Teddiursa comes in and easily finishes it off with Fury Swipes. 2 gyms down and no wipeouts. My frying pan is keeping me safe. But oh, just you wait. There's one man that can change all of that, and he's in Mauville. Of course, I know we got the main Wally fight before that, but I'm gonna be real, they weren't ready for the Brockinator. You'll need some Geodudes on your team, guys. I can't talk much shit though, because we were about to get humbled by a very jolly man. His name is Watson. Now, I like this guy. He's jolly, he uses electric mons, and I like his fit. Definitely living that good life, you know? But for right now in this run, fuck this guy. And it's for a cheap early game strat that, I'm not gonna lie, I would use too. Watson's team consists of 3 members. We don't care about the Pokeball because it ain't that scary, but these 2 magnets are a major issue. 1, the Magneton has Shockwave, which hurts a ton. So we need of course Shuckle and Onix to take him out easily. No, cause 2, both those magnets have Sonic Boom, which always guarantees 20 HP, no matter the defense you got. Both my Rock Boys got some high-ass defense, but their HP stats are garbage. My pan couldn't save me from this either because he just decimated my team. I had no clue what I was doing there. It just became our first loss, basically. We came back and I had a nastier strat right for this old man. We used both Slowpoke and Teddiursa to take out his first 2 mons and leave Onix and Shuckle for the Magneton. And then with Shuckle, I baited the Shockwave and hit him with a nasty Encore, giving Shuckle an actual use now. Congratulations, buddy, you're out of PU10! Shoot for the stars! Anyways, we can now switch in Onix, screech out a lot till my neighbors complain, and finish it off with some rock throws, giving us a painfully earned 3rd badge. I guess my true reward for this is getting the Strength HM, because it's a nice stab move for Teddiursa, and I need it anyways to beat this game, so 2 birds with 1 Brock. Maxie was our next boss fight, and he had sort of a tough team, especially his camera upped, but a splash of Water Gun from Slowpoke, and that dude was gone. I always thought Maxie would use more ground-oriented mons since he likes land, but you know, that's just me, I guess. Brother could be rocking a Diglett, whatever. Oh, and we also fought Flannery, by the way, who gets destroyed from Rock Snake and Slowpoke. No shock there of how her team is 2 Slugs and a Torkoal. This is the peak of fire type teams, in my opinion. We go back to Petalburg to find my dad, who also has such a unique team as well, and take on his gym. Unlucky for him though, my teddy bear has now turned into 277 pounds of straight death. And I was about to send him back home to mom, because he's never been there to begin with. I use Shuckle and Onyx to deal with the first Slacking, install his first Vigoroth, and then send in Ursaring to finish off his last 2 Pokemon. It's actually pretty funny because the AI will always go for Focus Punch if you're weak to it, making it a pretty bad final mon if you just keep interrupting it. I can't talk since I've only been spamming Strength at this point. This is a big turning point though, for 2 reasons of course. We now had Surf, which overall is a great move for Slowpoke, and we need this to win the game too. But we now can technically get Steelix, and let me explain. Now obviously, Onyx needs to be traded while holding a metal coat, but with a randomized option, I can change his evolution method to leveling up only. But I still wanted to find an area that had metal coat first, so I didn't feel like I was cheating. That is where new Mauville steps in. You can only get to this spot halfway through the game once you have Surf, and apparently, according to stuff I researched, the Magnemites down here have a 5% chance to hold a metal coat. So now, we have our big boy Snake, who hopefully can actually do damage now. Now, if I said to you, I was about to fight a flying gym with a Steelix that knows rock moves, you wouldn't think I'd have a reason to lose, right? Okay. Now, keep in mind, it's me, and Brock has a weakness for women. Those are some heavy handicaps we're going to be talking about here. Fighting Winona was weird because her team isn't scary in the slightest. We destroyed a ton of it with no sweat, but the problem was her Altaria. Not only does this annoying thing just love the spam Dragon Dance, it's got Earthquake, which just destroys my team. And of course, I let it set up without thinking, and I got Reverse Sweep, making it our second loss in the run. We come back, of course, and save Slowpoke for Altaria to put to sleep, and then we take it out in 2 hits with Strength from Ursaring, giving us 6 out of 8 badges. Oh, and I really wish I could show more of our rival fights in this, but May's team is weird in this game, because even in the final fight with her, she doesn't have her starter fully evolved. Like, super nerfed down compared to her Emerald team, but she's trying, you know? You know what's more exciting though? A full team of 6. Because we are now able to get Brock's final 2 Mons on his team. Both of these dudes are in the Safari Zone, and we need both bikes in order to get them. We started with the Mach bike, so we ran into the northwest corner and ended up finding a Rhyhorn. Unfortunately, we can't get Rhyperior yet in this gen, but Rhydon is still great. Yeah, get it out of your systems. Laugh it up. I said right! And then afterwards, we need to go switch to the Acro bike and head to the northeast corner and eventually find a Heracross, one of the best bug types out there. Our team was complete since Rhyhorn and Slowpoke evolved right before the next gym too. Tate and Liza are not a problem at all for the Brock Avalanche since they have a Solrock and a Lunatone. Usually these guys are actually pretty scary, but I have a Slowbro, Heracross, and a Steelix to destroy them with, making it probably just as easy as fighting Flannery, leaving 1 badge left. First though, I had to beat up Maxie 1 more time, and Brock's team again just fully counters him. Ursaring and Heracross destroying the majority of the team, and Slowbro destroying his ace Camera. I'm starting to think Brock might be getting that promotion to champion soon. Oh, and Groudon. Very scary obviously. I wanted to fight to see how they'd survive, and dude, Earthquake does a little more than half on the first turn to Slowbro, one of my tankiest Mons, and then Surf did only like a third. So looks like I'm gonna have to... Oh, okay, he bulked up for no reason. I'll take it. Our last gym leader is Wallace, and I know I've been blown through these fights pretty quickly, but I'm gonna do it again because Ursaring literally just slash crits most of his Mons, and Heracross is spamming Brick Break till Melodic is dead. And yeah, I got all them badges now. Time to make my merry way to Elite Four, I guess. Oh, but of course, sorry Wally, I gotta slash your whole team real quick, bro. None personal, I don't like your double teaming Gardevoir. It makes me want to rub sandpaper on Velcro. On my eyes. Now, let's play a quick game. Out of all 5 of these trainers, which do you think I'm going to struggle on the most? Alright, now hold on to your answers, because you're either spot on or you're completely off. Oh, and if you win, your prize is a good reason to subscribe to me, right? No? Alright, well, shit, man. Anyways, our first Elite Four is Sydney, who specializes in dark types. You know who destroys dark types? My boy Heracross over here. A couple of brick bays later, and that fight was over in like 2 minutes. Next is Phoebe, though, which is definitely a lot harder because she's got some ghost. That Phasmo ghost girl, I'ma jump your ass stuff. This fight took a lot of time and power points because I had to keep spamming Encore from Shuckle just to let Ursaring come in to take some stuff out with Feint Attack, especially her Dusclopses. And then after that, I had to deal with her Bannettes, who are also a major problem because they love Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. But what's nice about Gen 3 is Steel can resist some of that, meaning Steelix took the spotlight and destroyed the last two Bannettes and her Sableye. And oh boy, Glacia. This girl was not ready for the Brock, as no lady truly is. All we had to do was lead with Heracross, break everything until the Walrein, which I'm pretty sure we don't one-shot with Brick Break. So instead, we endure a risky Blizzard because of Freeze potential and survive with 1 HP left. And now, our arm cannons are ready. We go for the 1 HP reversal hit and easily one-shot the Walrein. I love me some cheesy strats sometimes. It makes it easy to turn your brain off. Now, we got the problem next, right here. This fucking guy, dude. If you guessed that Drake would be our main issue here, then you were 100% right, because I lost to this dude 5 times. 5 times of annoying crits, lucky high rolls, me missing attacks, not from his entire team, mind you, but from his final ace Pokemon, Salamence. This thing runs Fly, Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, and Crunch. This Salamence is actually the perfect anti-Brock team right now. But luckily, after some good RNG, I saved Steelix for the end so he could get off a Screech, and then let Rhydon finish him off in one go with Rock Blast. This fight drained me for a good 50 minutes. And then here we are, at the final champion fight. Steven was waiting to beat my ass. In our battle, we both were getting sweaty. He was setting up spikes, I was encoring. He got some ancient power buffs, I was landing all my fire blasts. But at the very end, he barely won with his Skarmory against my Rhydon, making that now my 8th loss, I believe. And to be fair, most of those came from the Dragon Meta dude with a cool mustache, and I just have things like this, so yeah. We go back in with an easier strat though, taking out his Mons one by one. Of course the fossils felt the most difficult to take out. I don't know why, but I also love them, so I understand. And when it came to Steven's final ace, Metagross, we simply went with Old Reliable and brought in Heracross, endured a hit, and destroyed it with a 1 HP reversal. And that is how I beat Pokemon Ruby using Brock's Stadium 2 team. I really like this version of Brock because it's a mix of his love for rock Pokemon, but also a lot more balanced with a variety of mons to play around with. Next on the list is Heart Gold Whitney against Diamond, and until then, have a good day.
We'll be right back.